I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.
Bailed out that one a little bit early. This is he was still going, so he just paused for a long while, but we back. We're gonna have to back it up a little bit.
To free my people everywhere and free humanity and save humanity, and that requires going through things. You know, this system I'm sure they'll try to throw everything they can at me. This is why I told y'all I may just be doing this as a straight up front as myself. I may not even be covering up my face or my ID to be Batman. I don't know. I have to cross that bridge when we get to the higher level when Christina and I get our money. Thank you so much, honey. I saw what you said. If you're hearing me still, please let me know if you can. I told you thank you, but didn't send the message right now. But I love you more than anything. Like I said, I mean, Christina is happy, you know what I mean, and proud of me for what I'm doing. It's just, you know, it's really scary for me because, you know, I don't want to lose her, and I don't want to, you know, lose, you know, I mean, nobody wants to lose their freedom or anything, you know, but at the same time, there's no choice but to stand up. There's not. I mean, and I've seen other people say this. I've seen crazy things happen, and it's just so crazy because they just sit there and they keep doing the same thing. I mean, listen, if you just talk to me right, and you know, you let me and mine be, and you don't talk the way you talking, we good. But when you keep talking like that, like, yeah, I mean, common sense, then it is what it is. So I mean, like I said, nah. I mean, if folks is you know playing with anything that's mine, I mean, no, I'm a cowboy and a gangster. I'm the mob, and I'm coming. I mean, it's just that simple. I thought that was common sense. And see, it goes to show these people have no self awareness. Like you're pointing out, honey, Christina, what you pointed out that you know what I'm doing is a big thing. Like she's totally proud of me. She backs what I'm doing 100% and knows I'm in the right, and I'm standing up for not only myself but for people and everyone, and I'm standing up at any cost. I mean, the truth at all costs over here. That's why I do what I do. That's why I wear a bulletproof vest and go into all these places and situations other people don't have the heart to, and areas and neighborhoods. I mean, that's what this is about. I've been doing this way before I ever put on the bat suit. So I'm a true revolutionary. I stand up for a real cause, and I'm just not going to back down. Everybody's going back down to me. I mean, you know, that's the thing. I mean, I never did. I never have. I never will. But you know, at some point, I mean, you know, the stuff really just gets monotonous and just get tired of it. You know, because you know when folks act like they have an answer for me and they clearly don't, it gets a little monotonous. You know what I mean? Listen, Hadoop, nobody has an answer for me, man. I do what I want. Like I said, the minute I get these funds from God, we're going to be on the road moving. I'm going to be in every city and state across this country, and I'm going to take everything over literally and run every block. And whatever I decide goes down on those blocks will be of my own accord. See, I'm just showing up and then I'm going to work. I'm getting busy and I'm putting work in. So it's like I can literally pick and choose any block I want, and I'm taking over that whole street. That's what you don't understand. Where there's like Bat just sets up shop and moves in, and it's my street now. It's my block. So if I don't want people doing what they're doing on that street, then yes, I have the power to stop them from doing that. And most of that is going to be the illegal activity that they're doing, that the feds and FBI will monitor and watch and not arrest them. I mean, what kind of country are we in if you're just going to watch people commit crimes, right? Just like all the corrupt officials just watch them commit crimes. I mean, what world are we in? No, it takes one man to stand up and really stand up
He's
to
up all the way,
everyone.
nigga.
And it is just is what it is. No, you really have to stand up. Yeah, you got to just take it to everybody. There's no choice anymore because there's too much corruption. So no, I just stand up against corruption, whoever, whatever that is. I mean, cool. I'm open 24/7 like a 7-Eleven. There's no fear here. You understand at all? In fact, all the fear that I see is in these folks' eyes when I'm in front of them or around them. You know, and it's because that's the thing. I make people feel real small. Isn't that what you tried to do to me? What you pretended and you didn't know what kind of animal you was dealing with? I make people feel real small. I make people realize, man, I have no power in this world. Like, this dude's the real deal. He really has power. I told you, I'm showing you real power, right? Yeah, you ain't showing me nothing though. So why say that? See what I'm saying? See, folks don't get. I'm not somebody that's accessible like that. If you talk to me like that, hey, it is what it is. It's time. It's on. Reckoning. So don't worry. I'm on my way. I'm coming. You know what I mean? All in good time. You know what I mean? Don't worry. We're in no rush. I got patience. I let the villains, I let them chill and worry and stress and worry, when is Batman gonna just show up and appear behind me? You have to understand, fear is a tool. That's what he said, right? Fear is a tool, right? He said fear is a tool. Fact. So y'all know it's real now, right? Everybody should have been known it's real as hell. I'm real as it gets, and that's it. I mean, I think I'm doing great at my job. That's what they told me day one. That's what they said. They had the same ones who, in my opinion, are all corrupt officials say that, well, don't be so much of a vigilante. You know, you're going to get yourself in trouble. I mean, okay, well, maybe that's your mentality to stay out of trouble, but that's not mine. You know, and I appreciate if you're trying to help and whatever, but you're commenting and speaking on a situation you know nothing about, and and you should stay out of, and has nothing to do with you and doesn't concern you. And I told you reality that no, all these folks, now the proof came out. And what happened is somebody got an actual bribe from the red triangles at this corner
Hell,
store.
Sarton.
So why were they not arrested? Right. You can't say you're not corrupt and you do your job, partner, because you don't. It's proven in front of the whole world. So no, they're corrupt down here. They're corrupt everywhere. They do nothing. If they want to be my fans, that's perfectly fine. But nobody is exempt from me, you know, letting you know reality. Understand? So yeah, I definitely operate above the feds, right? If I'm G-checking corrupt officials and letting them know what it is, right? So, you know, I govern above all. I am the governing, ruling authority now. I am the new government, and we're bringing a new government to this country, whether you like it or not. The minute I get this money, the minute Christina and I get this money, we are introducing the new government to this country, to this world. And what we're trying to do is help everybody and make sure that everybody eats, from Texas all the way to New York, to Afghanistan, to Australia. We're trying to build a new world. They wanted to build a new world order. We're going to get rid of that, dismantle that completely. We're going to stop them completely. We're not going to let them do it. We're going to run them out this country, and we're going to build the new world. Okay? Not a new world order. We're going to build the whole new world together. We're going to build the kingdom of God.
It's a whole
So
new
listen,
world.
dude, I mean, it's very common sense. When it comes down to any situation with me, push comes to shove, I'm a gangster and you ain't. If it's you or me, it's going to be you every time. I'm not losing. I don't care who it is. So just understand. No, this is what it is. I came here to get into this match, if you want to call it that. And you know, I just is what it is. Like, no, I shove a little harder. No, I push my weight around. That's right. I do what I want to do. This is what I came to do. Whatever I'm doing, just like what you're doing is intentional. Hey, what I'm doing is intentional. I'm planting the seed so that y'all will take the bait, and then you're already in. I already got all y'all. Y'all took the bait. You already did it. I put the cheese in the mousetrap, and all y'all ate the cheese like it was nothing because you didn't think. Because you got somebody way smarter than you that's tactical as hell that does this for a living. I don't care what I have to go through behind it, right? That's if you can even have me go through anything. I mean, God protects me. I'm divinely protected. Truthfully. You know, it's not always I got to run or be on the move or whatever, which, like I said, I mean, I was on the run for 7 years. If I ever have to do that, I'll run. I will. I'll tell you straight out, run like the gingerbread man. You catch me if you can, right? If it gets to that point, it could. Depends on what goes down and what happens as me being Batman in any situation I'm in. But like I said, I mean, there's no one specific or particular. I mean, just talk to me the right way. That's all. But I'm not going to ask you. You know, nobody's getting no more warnings. So, like I said, that would mean I govern above all your little companies. So I'm above all of you, right? So, I mean, it is what it is. My own companies, I don't need to be. I could care less because I'm Batman. So, I mean, that's bigger than being a CEO. I run Sneed Enterprises. I run all these companies. It is what it is. I just built this new one that's going to be a modeling agency and film production, right? So we're going to eventually go independent too. On top of what I'm doing, we're going to have an independent film company. And there's a lot that I'm doing, but this is the thing. You know, it's kind of like when Mr. Wofford goes online and says, you know, smart whatever works. I mean, you're not working. I mean, nothing you're doing is wise or smart. We've told you this, and you just don't want to listen. I mean, you know, look at the difference. I mean, you know, I'm in a mansion in a state, and I own buildings worth billions of dollars, and you're in a little camper on a patch of grass, and I own millions of acres of land right now. I mean, Christina's negotiating over a $6.8 million settlement, possibly $30 to $50 million. And you on here saying that you're smart? I mean, I just don't get it, brother. I mean, when are you going to acknowledge reality? But see, the part that you messed up on is you thought you had a choice and to talk greasy. Oh, you done messed up, partner. So it is what it is. No, it's on. Yes, with everybody. So like I said, I mean, y'all should really watch how you talk online to folks. I mean, shouldn't you, don't you think? No, you never know who you're talking to, bro. You never know who might take things the wrong way. You understand? I thought we don't take our work personally. We don't. I do. Remember? So like I said, I mean, I take my work very personally, and I'm going to stand up for myself against whoever. And I'm a grown man, and I ain't scared of getting in the mix or scared of nothing. So, I mean, it is what it is. You know, Christina and I will 100% be going to Deming, New Mexico. We'll take that over too. We'll go to New Mexico. I'll make New Mexico one of our homes. I mean, what do you mean? I mean, you know, these folks, they're all just stationed in these little spots, but they're not doing anything. You know, I'll come through and we'll literally like run everything, you know, in that city and state for real and be the boss, you know. So like I said, no, these companies, they think that they're God. You're not God, and God is about to show all you companies that who's God. Real talk. Like I said, the wrath of God is upon y'all. God told me vengeance is mine. It's that time. It's time for the fall of corporate America. This is Babylon. Babylon will fall. Mark my words, no matter what you say and do. You can have every little safety harness steadfast, no matter what. Babylon will fall. You understand? No, karma is real, and it's coming for all of you. So you tell yourself what you want, pumpkin, but you're worried, right? All of them, they worried, they scared. Right, you should be. That's what time it is. Hey, listening, brother. That's what time it is. That's what God's plan is, man. Why do you think he's having me do all this training? I am God's plan. I'm meant to come up against the establishment and shut them down and win. And real talk, straight up, though. Not the nice, pretty way, right? No, the ugly way. I'm meant to come up against corruption. I'm meant to come up against the government and win, just like I already did. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. You got to understand, I already took you on and outdid you financially, Duke. I already won every which way but sundown. I already shut down all these corrupt individuals and organizations, some of them hands-on. So now, I mean, this is the real reckoning. This is the fun part where we really get in the mix. You know what I mean? And really show you who I am and who you've been dealing with and talking about behind my back. Like I said, keep my name out your mouth, bro. I'm not the one, man. I'm not going to sit here and play with nobody. I really don't care, man. I want to make my point perfectly clear. You don't come from the environments I come from. It's necessary for us to move like this and get down like this. How dare you try to sit there and tell me I'm wrong or try to falsely judge me, especially when you're a million miles away. And if I ask you a question, you answer it. That's how legal proceedings work. Yeah, anything else is illegal on your part. Why are you withholding information? What? No. And guess what? Anywhere that you go, I don't care, any business establishment, guess what? You need to change your policies. The customer is always right. Just like when you drive, pedestrians have the right of way.
The key word is customer.
Welcome to America, boss. It ain't changing for you anytime soon. You can do whatever. Okay. But like I said, you know, you got to understand when y'all want to keep using this system and using your corruption, and that's what they do. They send a system and think it's an answer, and oh, that's going to deal with Batman. Not at all. Not at all. Every time you send that system at me, I'm coming back 8,000 times harder. You're going to understand that your system don't work, that it's very fragile, and that it's a joke. Okay? You're going to understand what real power is now. All of you, get ready, Duke.
And that's it. So that's the end of that one. So, okay, now it is over. Yeah, by the time I ended that stream, he was just paused. Dude, hold up. I didn't know it. Ended it, played the song, ended it. By the time I saw you started going again, we caught it. So that was that. Anyway, that's it. I'm done. Until next time.
I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way, though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.